I will never sell all my XLM, and here's why, even though nothing I say is financial advice. It's because I think its future is very bright and I think it's very amazing. And I think it's going to stick around for multiple decades to come. And now some people may be thinking, okay, but why would you never sell all? Here's why. Take a look at, for instance, Cardano's native token called ADA. At one point, believe it or not, the price was hovering around 3 cents. Then suddenly, in 2021, we all know what happened. Price went to $1, $2, and then way beyond that. Now, of course, subsequently, after an amazing bull run like that, and also the crypto space overall, there's going to be a bear market. And what happened? Of course, the price of ADA, again, Cardano's native token, it tanked. But then did it ever go to the price of around 3 cents ever again? Absolutely not. And I don't think it's ever going to reach that ever again. Now, never say never, people might say, but I think it's very difficult for it to ever go back to that price again. Take a look at also something like Bitcoin. At one point, it was around $1. I mean, does anyone ever really think that Bitcoin's ever going to go to the price of $1 ever again, despite, like, let's say, a very bad bear market? Yeah, I don't think so. Even $10,000 at one point it was at the price of that, right? It's never going to reach that again, in my opinion, at least in theory. So when I take a look at XLM, let's say it goes to the price of $10 during this bull run, which is my price target for it. Yeah, sure. Let's say after the bull run's over, there's going to be a bear market. I'm totally aware of that. And I'm not saying that I'm never going to be selling anything because, of course, there needs to be a point to exit or not. What's the point of being in this space to begin with? But I'm just saying, but I'm never going to be exiting completely because if, let's say, XLM again goes to the price of $10 and has, a major pullback, it's better than right now when it comes to XLM. Let's say it goes to the price of $1 even from the price of $10. It's still way better than right now. So I'm never going to be selling all. And I do believe that when it comes to something like XLM, the future is just getting started. For quite a while, it was kind of held back because of the Ripple and SEC case. Now, thankfully, that it's hopefully gone forever, I believe that really the sky's the limit, and now there's no more fear when it comes to these type of projects, right? Like Ripple, aka XRP, and Stellar, aka XLM. I believe that as long as the space has a bright future, which I do, and I believe that as long as Ripple and XRP has a good long-term future, which I do think as well, I think something like Stellar, aka XLM, naturally, by extension, is going to stick around. And I don't think it's going to disappear anytime soon. I mean, how can it, right? If you take a look at Stellar, it has aspects of ISO 20022. That right there is currently being used by many financial institutions from all around the world for inter-organizational data exchange. So again, ISO 20022, it's very crucial. We see aspects of that in projects like, for instance, Algorand, in projects like Ripple, in projects like, for instance, XDC. It's very amazing in my opinion, and I don't view this as a bad project whatsoever. Not to mention, XLM community is very passionate. It's very driven. It's very tight-knit, I would say, because even though the price isn't doing the best as of right now, people do still believe in this. And the way I take a look at it is that, you know what? If the price does go lower, fine. I'll be able to accumulate more at a lower point. Doesn't matter to me. Because keep in mind, XLM going to the price of $10 is around a 40x from here. I mean, some people may think, okay, that's kind of crazy, but really the market cap wouldn't be too insane. Some people out there are thinking that XRP is going to reach like a $20-30 trillion market cap during this burn, which I don't think it will, by the way. I mean, I think it could, do pretty good. Not like over $1.5 trillion market cap or something like that, though, let alone like 20-30 trillion. But even besides that, again, why isn't XLM at around a $310 billion market cap not too much to ask for? It's because we've seen something like Ethereum back in 2021 reach a market cap of around $550 billion. And come on, it's Ethereum, right? I mean, I feel like there's just much more bullish factors, especially this time around. Also, if we take a look at Ethereum back then, it arguably wasn't that polished as a layer 1 blockchain. Of course, as of right now, it's more polished. We take a look at the emergence of these amazing Ethereum layer 2s. We take a look at Ethereum 2.0, where it became proof of stake. That's very amazing, right? But then back in 2021 again, market cap was around 550 billion. That's around 240 billion, give or take, more than what XLM would have, reaching the price of $10, considering current circulating supply, again, in terms of market cap, at around 310 billion, again, in market cap. Why is this too much to ask for? All I have to do as of right now is stay patient, continue to accumulate hold, and I just wait because usually altcoins, as a worst case scenario, historically speaking, they've been known to peak around 18 months after a Bitcoin halving event. And 18 months after the last Bitcoin halving event would actually mean around October this year. it's just a waiting game. It's not a surefire date or it's not a surefire thing, but I'm still going to pay attention. And I think the bull run is far from over. And how can it be over? There's over 600 million crypto owners as of right now. But again, granted, that's according to Crypto.com research. But even besides that, there's going to be the end to the bull run. But even after it ends, I'm never going to be selling all because that's how much I believe in the future of XLM. And ultimately, $10 is my price prediction for this bull run. And make sure to subscribe if you gain value from this video. I'd greatly appreciate it. It's Malik the Captain, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.